Hello, race fans! Welcome back to the exciting finale of the GR Supra GT Cup Asia Philippines. I'm your host, Gino Killamore, and with me tonight is my fellow e-racer and rival, Apple David. Hi, Apple.
Good evening, Gino, and hello, race fans. Gino, my rival. It's going to be a particularly thrilling race day, so I hope our fans, our viewers are ready, and I hope you are as well, Gino.
That's right, we're super ready to go. But before we get the races started, let's take a step back to know why we're doing this. Now, as you may or may not know, Toyota's history in motorsports dates back to more than 60 years. And having raced in all manner of motorsports throughout the world, Toyota's major successes gained under the most extreme conditions serve as the flesh and blood for building tomorrow's cars. Now, in order to embody the concept of roads build people and cars, Toyota refines every aspect of its cars on the world's roads and unsparingly applies the knowledge and technology gained in this way as feedback. All this for building ever better cars. Holding this philosophy, which has remained unchanged for more than 60 years, Toyota continues to push the limits.
Toyota continues to build on that heritage with e-motorsports through the GR Supra GT Cup Series, a global one-make race championship with competitive stages and a knockout tournament globally. And we are now at the final race that will determine the fates of our Filipino e-racers. Points after this round will be tabulated and will hail one champion each from the promotional, sporting, and media and influencer class to represent the country in the Asia regional rounds.
You know, what makes this really exciting is that for the people who didn't earn that many points in the first two rounds, you can actually possibly go for the win in this round and claim the right to represent the country. So, you know, even if you didn't do so well in the first two rounds, this is what really matters. And it gives people a fighting chance. Like if they screwed up in the first two, that's fine because they can still catch up and earn the right to represent the country during this round. And just as motorsports and e-motorsports is deeply rooted in Toyota's DNA, so is responsible driving and road safety. Even in the GR Supra GT Cup, Toyota constantly advocates for driver safety.
And of course, we also encourage racers and viewers to donate any amount. Any amount will really go a long way, and this is to be given to the students' transformation and enrichment for truth, values, integration, and promotion. Because as we all know, Toyota isn't just about ever better cars, but also about ever better lives. So again, to all our viewers, we would appreciate if you could donate any amount. Any amount will do.
That's right. So if you're just as excited as we are for what's in store, of course, leave a comment leave a message in the comment section below, and we'll also have a few prizes later on. So obviously you have to watch out for that. So I'm not going to drag this on any longer. Apple, are you ready?
I am definitely ready, Gino. Gino, are you ready?
Of course I am. All right, so you know this is gonna be exciting. It's exciting to find out like how the media class will do. Of course, the social media personality class. You'll also get to see how well we do or how horribly we do. We'll leave that up to you to decide. But before we start the races, let's watch this video.
Very interesting, and I think I can enjoy after experiencing.
It's not as easy as you think it is. I feel bitin, gusto ko pa maglaro.
I've had so much fun here at the GR Supra GT Cup Asia Philippines. I learned a lot kasi hindi ako driver.
Parang umilit habang nagda-drive ako kahit ako lang mag-isa I had an amazing experience, and if I had the chance to be able to race again, I'd like to have that opportunity.
It demands to be treated like a real car, meaning kailangan mo mag-brake hard.
First time ko to, so next time mas magaling na ako sigurado.
I had a lot of fun. It's something that I'm gonna try out more in the future.
I just finished my qualifying round, and they're asking me how it was, and it was really bad for the competition. Well, I don't know yet.
It's more realistic, definitely.
And it's well organized. I feel safe.
So different from an actual car.
It's nice to have this experience, and Toyota gave us opportunity to still have this kind of engagement even though amidst what's happening.
You know, it's a different way of experiencing the Supra.
But at the end of the day, it gave me a better understanding of how to race online.
It's very entertaining, it's very fun, especially during these times.
Philippines for hosting this esports event.
It was definitely an exciting race for me.
Also a little bit of pressure because I know some of the guys and I know they play Gran Turismo as much as I do.
I am going for it. I am going to do my practicing.
I died many times, but I enjoyed a lot.
Okay, welcome back. This is the GR Supra GD Cup Asia Philippines, wherein the media and the influencer class races followed a time attack format wherein racers like us had to put in our best times in 6 laps. And due to the strict social distancing protocols, each racer had a specific time slot for him or her to race in a secured venue.
Actually, that's true, Apple. I remember it like it was yesterday, you know? Just walking in, I super felt like a professional. It's crazy because I don't know what a professional feels like, but I felt like a professional at that time. It was also very safe for everyone. You know, we were put in the same schedule, and then followed by another 2, and then another 2, and then another 2 after that. And man, the amount of checks that we had to go through before we actually got the race was crazy, but necessary. And it's nice to know that, you know, Toyota has our back when it comes to safety, just like they do, I guess, with their cars, right? So before we start the races, we will be giving away GR merchandise to our supporters. Just submit in the comment section, I'm part of Team Gino. That's all.
Apple.
No. Just stick to Team Gino, and that's the only way you end up winning. If you put Team Apple, instant lose. You will not get merchandise.
Don't underestimate the underdogs.
But of course, outside of, you know, myself and Apple, there's also Team John, Erica, Krisha, Angelique, Nico, or Riff. During the influencer class race, and you know, we'll randomly pick one supporter for each racer and give you a prize. But since they're not here, Apple, I have a proposition. We can actually just tell everyone to vote for either Team Gino or Team Apple. Because it's not like John or Erica or Krisha or Angelique or Nico or Riff can say something about it. Right? Exactly. So you know what to do. Team Gino or Team Apple?
Team Gino or Team Apple. And just so you know, and if you heard all those names, that means we will be having a total of 8 winners. So more chances of winning, guys. And Gino, I think we said a lot already. I know you're excited. I am too. Our viewers are definitely looking forward to see the races. So let's get the race started.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look! Daytime running lights, 3-tier LED headlights, glossy black front grille and bumper, upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.
I am fearless before every unexpected task. I am resilient against every daunting challenge. I am daring to revel in every new experience. In my Hilux, every tough road, every tough drive is an exciting, exhilarating journey. Tough on every road, every inch a Hilux.
And it's also about safety all throughout, especially during this time. We need to be extra careful and cautious. And with that, do you know that Toyota has actually made it easy and accessible to check out their vehicles online? Toyota has its very own virtual showroom that you can check out from the comfort of your own home, even when you're in boxers. Check out toyota.com.ph/showroom and check out the Toyota vehicle of your dreams. Or you can also chat us up on FB Messenger to set up an appointment with your preferred dealer.
And of course, we are still open for your donations. So if you guys want to help build better and safer lives for our beneficiaries, please donate to the account number flashed on the screen below. And for the information of everyone, our beneficiaries are the ones regularly bringing in medical supplies such as PPEs that is being given to our medical frontliners, and they also help fly back those stranded individuals back to their provinces. So please, any amount will do, and it will be a great help to our beneficiaries.
And of course, everybody who has helped out so far, thank you so much for supporting us in the comment section. And of course, we will now be closing the raffle so we can randomly pick one supporter per influencer who will receive the GR merchandise. So stay tuned as we announce the winners later on. All right, so it's time for our media class rounds. We've got a plethora of people from the media joining us today, Apple, and it's going to be amazing. We have media participants from the Philippine Business and News, Modern Creatures, Discover Manila, Go Flat Out, Philippine Daily Inquirer, Zig Wheels, Monster Chronicles, Auto Industria, Manila Bulletin, Visor, Top Tier Philippines, Philstar Global, James Deacon, and Auto Deal.
Yes, that's right, Gino. And of course, I would just like to mention a couple of racer names to watch out for. Names like James Deacon, of course.
Yeah, I mean, for James Deacon, you watch out for him because even if he doesn't drive well, he's a treat for your eyes. So you just watch out for him, you know.
If you can only hear him while he races.
I know. Advocating safety. Miko David is also there. Jose Luis Altoveros, of course, he was actually the winner of the media class in the Toyota Vios Autocross Challenge last year, so it's not his first time to race. We also have Sherwin Chualim, who is actually an executive of Toyota Motor Philippines. And speaking of Toyota Motor Philippines, Apple, we have Atsuhiro Okamoto-san, who is actually the Toyota Motor Philippines president, racing alongside all of our media participants today.
And let's see, Gino, how this race goes. Who will advance to the next round?
challenges.
All right, now that we've seen Jose Altoveros pretty much beating out everybody in the media class, let's see if he can do the same against the influencer class winner, which is Ref Bangsil. Let's check out their race right now. So as you can see, Apple, they are racing side by side. We're now at the final race for the media and influencer class. Now, this is a clash between two of the fastest guys on their respective classes. For the media class, again, we have Jose Altoveros, and for the influencer class, we have Ref Bangsil.
So the question is, will Jose Altoveros be able to defend his title, or will we have a new winner? So here we go. Gino, so far, smooth driving from both of our racers.
But yeah, as early as now, you can already kind of see that Jose is ahead of Ref. Despite them having the exact same time, he's ahead in the track already. Let's see though, because all it takes is for Jose to make a small mistake. Oh, but Ref has actually spun out a little bit in that corner there, whereas Jose has still driven perfectly well. So this does not bode well for Ref.
Especially knowing how well Jose Altoveros, because he's a professional racer. I believe he, even in the most difficult turn where a lot of the racers are having
we screwed up, you know? We pretty much screwed up earlier. He went through it like it was nothing. Ref also on that corner going a little over there. Pretty much not where he wanted to be. Jose is pulling away at this point. He is down to his final turn before he crosses that finish line. I think it's going to be a clear win for Jose at this point, Apple.
I think it's the mask, Gino, but yeah, it's a clear win for Jose Altoveros. This is about probably 5-7 seconds. He's 5 seconds ahead. There you go. 1 minute 49.
A minute and 49 for Jose Altoveros. Ref Bangsil with a minute and 56. So that's almost 6 second, actually a 6 second gap, give or take. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the media and influencer class finals.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look. Daytime running lights. 3-tier LED headlights. Glossy black front grille and bumper. Upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.
I am fearless before every unexpected task. I am resilient against every daunting challenge. I am daring to revel in every new experience. In my Hilux, every tough road, every tough drive is an exciting, exhilarating journey. Tough on every road, every inch a Hilux.
So it's also about safety all throughout, especially during this time. Now, we need to be extra careful and cautious. Now, with that, do you know that Toyota has made it easy and accessible for you guys to check out their vehicles online? Toyota has its very own virtual showroom that you can actually check out in the comfort of your own home. Just check out toyota.com.ph/showroom and check out the Toyota vehicle of your dreams. Or you can even chat us up on Facebook Messenger to set an appointment with your preferred dealer.
To those who donated already, thank you very much. And for those who haven't, we are still open for your donations. So if you want to help build better lives and safer lives, any amount will do. Please refer to the account number on the screen again. Thank you very much in advance, guys.
That's right. And now the moment our promotional and sporting class e-racers are waiting for. Drum roll, please, Apple. Hey, it's time for the final race of the GR Supra GT Cup Asia Philippines. Here we go. There you go. Now they are off to the races. As you can see, the safety car is leading all of them. Of course, it is a rolling start. Now it's a reverse grid based on the semi-final heat qualifying time. If you don't know, it's a 6-lap race. So this is, again, Fuji Speedway. Points are now at 2 times, so everyone can actually win, even those who aren't in the top 3 leading position.
And just to mention the leading racers based on point system, at first place is Lance Padilla with 83 points, Gabson Nires with 77.5. Third is Lance Gubalia, 77. Fourth is JV Cruz with 60. And fifth is Jethier Miola with 53 points. But again, like what you mentioned, Gino, you can still catch up. You can go rank higher in this final round because points are now times 2.
That's right, and as you can see, the safety car is already in. Green flag is out, and the race is a go. Green Best there, leading the pack. Forever Shroom following right behind him. Let's see how long they can hold on to those places. Somebody has spun out. Forever Shroom kind of going off track there, and wow, he just really went off track there. Let's see if he can still follow or catch up to these guys. Again, it is 6 laps, so we have a little bit of time. Well, at least he has a little bit of time to make up for that mistake.
You're right, Gino, but the Welco here, I think at 3rd place already. But Gino, this track looks very familiar.
Yes, it is the same exact track we were on just earlier, but obviously they will drive way better than we will. So, you know, at least we were like a cautionary tale for these guys, like how not to drive at the Fuji Speedway.
What to do next time, what position to take as they make this difficult turn. Bakit sila, Gino, dire-diretso lang?
Ayun, pero nagkamali si Welco. Welco kind of spun out there, but as you can see, this race is pretty close. Like, everybody's pretty bunched up together. Nobody really pulling away from the rest of the drivers on the track. Lagubi right there. As you mentioned earlier, Apple, Lance Balya is actually at 3rd place with 77 points. But the way it's looking right now, he is at the lead of this pack. Shortly followed by Grievous, Kapisumimasen, and I believe that is PH right there. Okay, so this is the fastest part of the track. This is where they get to really let loose and, you know, feel that engine rumble. But let's see how well they do on this little turn corner here. See,
right?
There you go. That's how it's supposed to be done. Grievous kind of just going off track there a little bit, but he doesn't spin out and he's able to control it just enough to get back on track. Loses a few places in doing so though, but Kapisumimasen, there you go, really making the most out of the track. Who is right behind him? It's Toad PH.
Yeah, Toad PH.
Toad PH overtaking him in that corner.
Wow.
There is a penalty for Kapisumimasen, so he has to slow down for that one. Yeah, there it is. Look, Lance Gubalia is just ahead of them, while Toad PH and Kapisumimasen are battling it out.
Well, Kapisumimasen, I think, getting the better of it, but they're not done, Gino, I'm telling you.
They're far from it. Toad PH and Kapisumimasen really not letting up. I am loving this race so far. There's so much action going on, and it's only lap 1. It's crazy.
But I think our leader is getting a more comfortable lead as of this point.
Yep, as you can see, Lance Gubalia is already on the final turn before he heads onto the straight in this track. Toad PH right behind him. Yep, there you go. And the rest of the pack, they're all just there. All 4 of them. As you can see, Noob Racer, Noe City, Kapisumimasen. Kapisumimasen trying to make a move.
He's actually pretty aggressive so far, Gino. Kapisumimasen. Very active.
I think he really wants to make up for those points. Lagubi already on his 3rd lap, shortly followed by Toad PH, Noob Racers, Kapisumimasen, Noe City, Lancer 4451, and all at the very end, somebody was trailing behind.
I think that's the Welco, if I'm not mistaken. Or no. Or I think, yeah, it's the Welco right, probably in the bottom half. But Gino, I want to ask you, with what's happening with Kapisumimasen, how difficult is it na you know, or was it Kapisumimasen with a penalty, knowing that you have a penalty and you have some time to like
Yeah, here, actually, that's the thing. Kapesa said now has a penalty on him, so he either has to slow down for the penalty to go away or to get decreased, or he keeps racing on and hoping that, you know, he'll be fast enough to make up for that penalty. As you can see, there you go, he's actually slowing down, and now that it's gone, he's gone back to, you know, racing at full speed once again. This is, so many things have happened so far, and it's on the third lap of 6 again for this track. But just so people know, obviously these people are out for it. They're out for blood. They're out for first place because of the amazing prizes that they stand to win. The winner for the round for round 3 will actually be receiving, for third place, you get a Toyota backpack and a Toyota gift pack. For second place, you get a headrest, a backpack, and a Toyota gift pack. Now the champion will take home a Sony camera, a backpack, and a Toyota gift pack as well.
But Gino, wait, there's more. For our overall champion for the promotional class, aside from the fact that they will be representing the Philippines in the GR Supra GD Cup Asia regional race in October, he will also receive, Gino, a Sony PS5.
No.
And a headset. So how amazing is that? Sana pala dito tayo nag-compete. But I know, we won't have a chance.
But as you can see, everybody is still racing. You know, everybody is still, it's still everybody's race at this point. Grievous and Forever Shrew kind of battling it out here, but I'm not sure if Forever Shrew will be able to pull a fast one on Grievous. We're looking at Lancer 4451 now, who's right behind Toad PH. Following Lancer is New Racers. There you go. They're approaching that final sharp turn as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right,
that Dunlop sign, that's it. That's a sign wherein you slow down a bit because it's gonna be a sharp turn. Ako, when I raced, that's my sign. Okay, slow down.
And I love the references. So this portion is actually where you have to like shift down and up and shift down and up. You're just playing between third and second gear, and it gets really tricky. And this corner in particular, oh, Toad PH getting a small penalty there. Let's see if he slows down for it, or will he keep racing? From the look of things, he is slowing down. There you go. And then, but Lancer 4451 was able to take his spot there. This is what gets tricky about the penalty. Like, do you slow down and let the penalty go, or do you just keep racing on like nothing happened and let the penalty affect your final time a little bit later on?
Those considerations you have to do while driving, in game or in race. I don't know.
What a move by Toad PH. Ooh, but New Racers takes back the spot again. Not today, sir. Not today. That is what he says. He is not letting it go. Lancer 4451 right in front of New Racers. Let's see if he can actually catch up. But while this is happening, Toad PH also trying to catch up to New Racers.
And while like battling the position, Dito, Lagubi is way ahead. Right?
There you go. You see a little bit of clipping there from the cars. As you can see, Lancer 4451 and Toad PH, they have the same livery, so I believe they are from the same team. New Racers with Toad PH and Kapisa Pipasen following right after. Toad PH is really racing aggressively, as you can see here. He has come into contact with New Racers' car quite a few times in this race.
And we are already on the 5th lap, I guess, you know, so if they want to make a final push on the final lap, this is the time to do it.
There's really a sandwich going on in here. You can see Lancer 4451 and Toad PH sandwiching New Racers, but New Racer seems to be happy. You know, he's happy as a ham in the middle of these two. I would say loaves of bread. I don't know. That was a horrible analogy. But you get what I'm trying to say. Yep. And there you go. As you can see, Lagubi on his final lap already. He's had a comfortable lead. I think he's pretty golden from where he is. Now the battle is really between Lancer 4451, New Racers, and Toad PH. Let's see what happens here on this super tricky turn. Lancer 4451 doing that so beautifully, so beautifully. Look at the times that they have on their laps, Apple. It's a minute and 46, whereas for I think my best one was a minute and 56, so that's a full 10 seconds behind their time.
So let's not even mention mine because I'm more than 2 minutes, so I don't even want to compare. I'm not on the same line.
But of course, these guys have dedicated a lot of their time, a lot of their effort into perfecting their craft of racing online. And as you can see, Tote PH has already taken the spot from Noob Racers. Now the question is, will Tote PH push for Lancer's spot? Possibly jeopardizing a teammate's position. We'll find out.
But I think one of the advantage when you're on the same team, you parang siyang assist. Well, I'll go back to basketball reference. Since a while ago, diba, it was like a sandwich situation. But you make an assist, para yung teammate mo will go also. Like there's a certain strategy or what? Do you practice that?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, yes, they are teammates, but they're also still racing individually. Ooh, somebody got a penalty. Tote PH getting a 0.5 penalty. Oh no.
Is this the final stretch? Do you know?
Lagubi crossing into the checkered flag there, comfortably taking first place.
But who's gonna
right
go
behind him, Lancer 4451. That was, I believe, Noob. Was that Noob Racers right behind them? Yes.
Second, finishing second, Lancer, and then Noob Racer. Yes.
That's right. So we've got, yep, that was Lagubi, and yes, that was Lagubi taking
and then Lancer,
place. The winner for the last round of the GR Supra GT Cup. Lance Cuballa as champion. Lance Padilla in second place, and in third place, JB Cruz. Now, Jether Miole has actually been penalized one position down for moving under braking and causing a collision. So unfortunately for him, he has been penalized. But for fastest lap, that honor goes to the Welco with a fastest lap of, my God, 1 minute 45 seconds. What an amazing race it has been. Congratulations to all of our promotional class winners once again. We'll just go on a short break before we proceed to the sporting class finals.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look. Daytime running lights. 3-tier LED headlights. Glossy black front grille and bumper. Upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.
I am fearless before every unexpected task. I am resilient against every daunting challenge. I am daring to revel in every new experience. In my Hilux, every tough road, every tough drive is an exciting, exhilarating journey. Tough on every road, every inch a Hilux.
If you like the new Toyota Vios and the new Toyota Hilux, visit www.toyota.com.ph to know more about these amazing vehicles. You can also send us a message on Facebook Messenger if you want to set an appointment with your preferred dealer.
And we are now back for the last round of the sporting class. Who will be crowned champion? Let's find out.
All right, here we go. We can see our safety car, of course, leading the pack for this one. It's another rolling start, Apple. Now, it's a reverse grid based on the semi-final heat qualifying time. It's a 6-lap race yet again. Of course, the leading racers based on point system, we've got at first place Luis Moreno, second place Miguel San Mateo at 77.5 points. Third, we've got Terence Liave with 72 points. Fourth, Paul Base, or Base? It's Base, right? with 53 points, and Corbin Controller Guerrero, with 52.5 points. This should be a super exciting race, Apple.
Definitely, and now that you guys know where they stand or the ranking so far, the overall ranking, we know that these players are gonna try to take that first place from Luis Moreno. Again, ×2. Our point system is ×2, and I think we are just about ready. Green flag is on and race is officially on, Gino.
That's right. So again, it is reversed grid, so that's why you see Ignitus 12 at the very head of the pack. Jimmo Gaming right behind them. Let's see if they're able to hold on to these spots though. Chupagetti is there at 3rd place already. Elman Cram at 4th. Elman Cram not giving an inch, but Chupagetti also having that same winning mentality. He's not letting up either. I wouldn't be surprised if we find these two at the head of the pack a little bit later on. But there is a lot of commotion going on in the 5th all the way to the 10th place. Ooh, Alpha Cypher bumping into the side of Corbin Guerrero. But that seems to not faze Corbin Guerrero whatsoever. He's still on track. He's still racing the same race that he always does, which is great.
Then as you can see there, Bane 904, if I'm not mistaken, trying to get ahead of that dikit na pack.
Oh, dikit the pack. Si Luis Moreno spinning out a little, not really spinning out, but more of going wide, but trying to get past Alpha Cypher. Let's see. Man, it is crazy how close to each other these guys are on the track. So as you can see, Ignitus 12 still holds the lead as of now, since he did start at pole position because of the reverse grid. Now they're at the fastest part of the track. Let's find out if any action happens here, or if we have to wait until the first corner. We won't have to wait for very long because they're already halfway past this really long stretch of road. Jimmo Gaming there at 2nd, Chupagetti at 3rd, Elman Cram at 4th.
With all the action that's happening, Gino, sa first lap pa lang, you can feel how intense itong final race. And why not? The stakes are really high. Again, let's mention the prizes for the winners of this final race for the sporting class category. The 3rd place will bring home Toyota backpack and a Toyota gift pack. 2nd placer will bring home headrest, backpack, Toyota gift pack. And the champion will bring home a Sony camera, a backpack, and a Toyota gift pack. And of course, on top of that, what else?
The overall champion of the sporting class will represent the Philippines in GR Supra GT Cup Asia regional race, which is happening in October. And he will also receive a Sony PS5 lang naman, mga ma'am, mga sir. An OMP seat, a steering wheel, and a headset as well. So can you imagine if Corbin Controller Guerrero actually wins this one?
On top of bragging rights pa to, Gino. Ito mga prizes na to.
We won't get to call him Corbin Controller Guerrero anymore. It'll be Corbin Steering Wheel Guerrero, which just doesn't have the same ring to it. So, let's find out. Let's find out how well he performs in this race. But obviously, the stakes are really high. Just because, the overall champion will really win a lot. Alpha Cypher getting a penalty there, and he's already at the back of this pack, so that does not bode well for him at all. Ignitus 12 really holding on to this top spot. Beautifully done. Chupagetti has already moved up to 2nd place. Earlier he was at 3rd place. Now he's right behind Ignitus 12. Let's see if he's able to make it past them and take the number 1 spot for this race.
So far we already noticed a lot of changes when position changes, good strategy from all the racers. I'm actually wanting to see more action, more git-gitan if you call it. More overtaking.
EDSA on a Friday night.
Yan.
Swapang na kung swapang sa pagdadrive. No? But of course, we also advocate for safety still. Toyota is very big on safety, and that's why you get penalized for doing like illegal moves and stuff like that in this race. Even Gran Turismo themselves, they pride themselves on safe driving whenever you're playing with other people online and stuff like that. But as you can see, they're a little bit more spread out now. You know, they've broken into smaller groups. Earlier on, there were like 6 or 7 cars that were all together. Now you see like a spattering of 1, and then 2 cars, and then 3 cars that are grouped together. Yeah, exactly. Just like these guys right here.
So Bain 904 and Estef Rivera.
Yep, Estef Rivera, Bain 904, and I believe that's Sohain. Yep, Sohain, there you go. Oh, Chupagetti has already taken the top spot. Taking it away from Ignitus 12. He is currently leading this race. Let's see now if he's able to hold on to it. Will he succumb to the pressure? Will he make a mistake? We'll all find out because we've got how many more laps to go?
I think 3 more. We are on our 3rd lap, going to the 4th lap.
Yep, there you go. Chupagetti just making it.
He was
all right.
No?
Now on the 4th lap.
Very steady. Getting that first spot from Ignitus 12.
I think what not a lot of people will say is really like how consistency actually wins races. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes when you get a little too aggressive, that's how you end up making mistakes. But when you're a consistent driver, if you can consistently do the same good time that you have, you end up having a bigger chance at actually winning the race. So as you can see, but you know, obviously there is a lot of aggression coming from these drivers as well. Elman Cram right there behind Ignitus 12. So, oh wow, Chupagetti is not even anywhere to be found in front of Ignitus 12. Earlier on, if you remember, Ignitus 12 was right behind Chupagetti, but now when we saw that view of Ignitus 12's car, like you couldn't even see Chupagetti anymore.
Not even on site anymore. And I wonder how he did it. Pero he silently did that.
And so Hokage yung galaw eh. Swabe lang. Sneaky.
Wala na, hindi mo na nakita. Nandun na pala.
Oo eh. Parang pag-ibig. Minsan di mo nakikita pero nandun na pala.
Hinahaan ka na pala.
Hirap. Bay 904 in front of Luis Moreno. Estef Rivera trying to get that position off of Luis Moreno. Tried a little maneuver there, but didn't seem to pay off. Chupagetti crossing the line for his 5th lap, starting the 5th lap already. So we've got 1 more lap to go after this, and we'll get to find out who the champion will be. Apple.
So exciting! Who is gonna be? Will Ignitus be able to reclaim that first top spot from Chupagetti? Will there be more action in the final lap? We will see in just a little
Beautiful overtake there by Luis Moreno from Bay 904 taking the inside lane. So it's Bay 904, it's Luis Moreno, Bay 904, and Estef Rivera. That's the little group that we have there. Ooh, he kind of goes off a little bit, but will that be enough for Bay 904 to take over? I think it will, but yes, Bay 904 takes it back, and it is a penalty for Luis Moreno, which means Estef Rivera will have to take his place as well if he decides to slow down. Find out if he does just that.
Up his place.
It actually looks like Corbin Guerrero will be able to catch up to Luis Moreno if he decides to slow down. We'll get to find out, but it doesn't look like he's slowing down at all. He is pushing like anything. So Bay 904 neck and neck there with Estef Rivera. Luis Moreno still gunning for it. Still
Bay
gunning.
904, nice overtake. Will he sustain that? Yep. But Luis
Corbin
Moreno.
Guerrero going on the inside to take the spot from Estef Rivera. Bay 904 followed closely by Luis Moreno, whose penalty is now down to just 0.2 millisecond. 0.1. Actually, he slowed down all the way. And then, there you go. So now his penalty is gone. He is right behind, I believe that was Luis Guerrero. Bay 904 there. As you can see, Chupagetti is now on his final lap. He's coasting at this point. He's got, I don't know, maybe like a half a second gap between himself and Elman Cram. But Elman Cram looks like he's actually catching up to Chupagetti as well.
I'm just waiting for that one tiny mistake, or like that window of opportunity to catch up and probably take that top spot. So if you're Chupagetti, you wanna be steady, or do you wanna like
I think at this point he just has to drive the way he always does, which is consistent. Because I mean, he already has the #1 spot. He doesn't need to be any more aggressive than he has been. All he has to do is defend that spot from, I believe that's Elman Cram, right behind him. Elman Cram followed by Ignitus 12 and Gmo Gaming. Chupagetti driving beautifully through this
Elman Cram actually already overtook Ignitus' spot.
Yep.
So a while ago it was Ignitus trailing Chupagetti.
Kind of feels like it was kind of a downhill thing for Ignitus the minute that Chupagetti got past him. Everybody else started getting past him. Chupagetti was now down to his final corner. I think it's safe to call it, Apple. I think he's going to be the champion, at least for this race. Elman Cram coming in right behind him. Gmo Gaming also there. I think we have our winners. We'll find out, make it official in a couple of
We don't want to change anything. We don't want to anything.
And there you go. Spaghetti just crossed the finish line. Congratulations to our champion, Terence Liave. And at second place, we have Mark Voltaire Elman. And at third place, we have Paolo Panessa. Fastest lap.
Bing, 9:07, getting the fastest lap. Wow, 1 minute 45, 4:04. Congratulations to our winners. What a race, Gino. Another exciting one. Just like the promotional class, did not disappoint, definitely.
Exactly. You know what? Honestly, none of the races today disappointed
Not
at all.
even
There was
ours.
a lot of action. Even ours. I mean, if you wanted to find something funny, someone funny driving, we were that. We were the entertainment portion of it. And we showed everybody how it's not supposed to be done.
But of course, the pros, the racers showing us how it is really done. And again, congratulations to our champion, Terence Liabe. Second place, Mark Elman. And third place, Paolo Panessa. And that's it for all our racers. Again, congratulations to our winners for the race.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look. Daytime running lights. 3-tier LED headlights. Glossy black front grille and bumper. Upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.
I am fearless before every unexpected task. I am resilient against every daunting challenge. I am daring to revel in every new experience. In my Hilux, every tough road, every tough drive is an exciting, exhilarating journey. Tough on every road, every inch a Hilux.
If you want to know more about the new sporty look and advanced features of the new Vios, just visit toyota.com.ph. And if you're planning to get one for yourself, but you can't go to the dealer showroom, Toyota has its own virtual showroom that you can check right now. You can just visit toyota.com.ph/showroom and go check out that dream Toyota car.
That's right. So it's also time to award the winners from our raffle earlier. Now the winners are announced on the comment section, and we'd like to thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for supporting us. And of course, don't worry, we'll hopefully come back stronger next year.
And to keep on donating, guys, please refer to the account details on your screen. Any amount will greatly help our beneficiaries, so please do however we can, and let's help save and make better lives.
That's right. So once again, thank you so much for joining us, to our e-racers during the entire GR Super GT Cup Asia Philippines. We will be announcing the overall champions for the promotional, sporting, and media and influencer class in just a few days. Now, these three champions will be representing the country and competing in the Asia regional rounds. Man, I wish it were me, but obviously it went to so much, the better people in general, not just in racing. but just
setting
better
time
be
for them. Again, congratulations to them. And for the last time, we are knocking on your kind hearts to donate for our beneficiaries. The account number is on your screen. Any amount will be greatly appreciated.
That's
Gino,
right.
it's
Yep.
been a blast the past few months hosting with you, playing against you.
Against you, yes. It's been a blast overtaking you. Whoa!
It's been a blast of trying to disrupt your game.
No, but it has been super fun. It's been super fun to, watch all of these amazing racers, all of these action-packed races, and hosting alongside you. But again, to everybody who's watching, we hope that you can support our 3 champions as they are representing the Philippines in the Asia regional rounds next month. So if there is even if you were rooting for someone else to win, like let's just say you were on my team or Apple's team, forget about that. Let's just support all of our Filipino representatives for the Asia regional rounds next month. Now we're representing the entire country, so we have to root for our country's representatives.
So that's it for us, Gino. I personally enjoyed everything, learned a lot, actually looking forward to next year.
Right.
And hopefully we do better. We'll prepare for it. And I'm hoping to see familiar names and hopefully faces this time.
I don't know about you, but I'm already racing as early as now, just in preparation for next year. But Apple, it has been wonderful. And to everybody who's watching, thank you so much. Once again, my name is Gino Killiamore.
My name is Apple David, and that's